Hey guys, Pauly Howard. I'm with Fox Sports Radio for the Cards Sunday, November 27th. Before I tell you what I'm betting, time to rant and run. Another great day in college football. Plenty of upsets. Michigan and Ohio State won for the ages. Can we demand a rematch like we did with Alabama and LSU? It was such a classic. I got Harbaugh's back. The officiating was brutal. Only 2 penalties called on the Buckeyes the entire game. Some bad decisions, though, by Michigan. Why would you let Spate throw the ball with the bad shoulder backed up in his own end zone? The pick six there, another horrible interception. I can't believe Urban Meyer with the fake punt. But the Samuel play in overtime on third down, they had him buried. He was going to lose yards on that. And then we had to send out the kicker who had the yips. But he makes an unbelievable play, avoids a bunch of Michigan players, and puts them in position where it's 4th and 1. And that's why I agree with Harbaugh. It's just like you got to look at the 15-yard line. The helmet gets to the 15, but not the ball. But once they ruled it first down on the field, they weren't going to overturn it. But that's a horrible loss if you're Michigan. And this is interesting for the committee because I know they have a great resume. But for 6 of the 8 quarters, Wisconsin and Michigan pushed Ohio State around. So now we'll see what they do with Penn State and Wisconsin in the Big Ten title game Saturday night. Before that, Washington plays Colorado in the Pac-12 title game. Great job by McIntyre and the Buffs. They don't cover, but they beat Utah. And they gave up a couple special teams touchdowns, but a good job there by Colorado to get the win with the defensive touchdown and hanging on late. Great story there as well. How about the SEC, huh? How about the SEC? Dan Wetzel had a great tweet from Yahoo Sports. He's old enough to remember when the SEC was good. Alabama and the 13 Dwarfs, okay? Just because you have a great team doesn't mean the conference is any good. I have them the 4th best Power 5 conference. When you look at it, every team has at least 3 losses other than Bama. 12 of the 14 teams have 4 losses, at least 4 losses. Vandy beats Tennessee. I told you about Butch Jones. What a clown. Preseason top 10, win total was 10. What a bunch of garbage. They can't stop a nosebleed. And Vandy goes up and down the field on them. Good story there as they get to 6-6. What a horror show. And Florida lost to Florida State again, and they were 0 of 12. They were 0 for 12 on third downs. Didn't convert a third down the entire game. They're in the SEC championship game. Gonna be bleeping me. Oh my God, what a horror show. The coaching news. Herman to Texas. That gets done. The talks were serious between LSU. I know they had the multiple reports out. Looked like Texas was going to lose them, and some board member, regent member leaked that to the media, but they didn't want to get in a bidding war. Money was a concern. They give the job to Orgeron, which the guy lost his 2 biggest games of the season. That was surprising, but they're hurting for money. Also, Kelly now looking to leave Notre Dame after the 4-8 season and all the issues off the field. Oh, my God. That's a wild story there. Notre Dame, Oregon. All these programs could be open. Texas is filled. A&M could be open. It's just going to start here. 3 teams scored at least 75 points Saturday as well. Crazy day of college football. Time to tell you what I'm betting. 3 big feature pro picks up at pregame. King Creole's got his NFL total of the month. He expects a shootout in this one. Grab that over my shoulder. He's awesome with the totals. Goodfellas, AFC game of the month. That's available. You got to have that. Also, Spartan with his NFL dog of the month. 3 picks you got to have up there at pregame. A 6-1-1 run, handicapping the cappers. Pauly's pick from the pros. 6-1-1 run in the NFL. Let's keep it going. We have a side that goes today in the NFL. Good write-up from the pro. You can check that out for $20 and grab that pick, and let's stay hot in the NFL. Pauly's pick from the pros is always betting half a unit on the free play. Let's go with Tennessee and the Bears under 42. It looks good there with Barkley getting the start in Chicago. I've ranted, now I'm going to run. Good luck out there. We'll talk to you Monday on pregame.com.